everybody, I'm Darlene and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making Creole smoked sausage, red beans, and rice. So it's a very filling, very delicious meal, and I think that y'all will like it. So it's a little bit spicy, and y'all can kind of control the heat on how spicy that you want it. So anyway, the ingredients that we need today are, I'll start back at this end. I have 2 cans of dark red kidney beans. They're the 15 ounce, 2 of them. And diced tomatoes. It's a 14 ounce diced tomatoes. And a 6 ounce tomato paste. So diced tomatoes, tomato paste. Okay. I have 1 can of whole kernel sweet corn. And 1 can of chicken broth. And my spices, I'm using my Maxine chili powder. You can use any chili powder and it'll be good, but I really prefer this particular one in several of my dishes. So the Maxine chili powder I like. So I also have some parsley flakes. If you have fresh parsley, that'll work wonderfully. So parsley flakes. And then we have some Creole seasoning. This is a mixture of some different seasonings. If you don't have it, this dish will still be good. It won't be the same, but it would still be good. So, but this is a Tony Crutcher's Creole seasoning. And then I'm using some mixed garlic today. If you have fresh garlic, that'll be fine. You can use that. Or if you want to use garlic salt, that'd be fine. I'm using the minced garlic. It's in water in this jar. So when I get it out, I don't want the liquid. I just want the garlic. Okay, and then I have a tiger sauce. You can use, and the recipe actually calls for a hot sauce. I don't like our foods too hot. So if you like hot food, use the hot sauce. That's the way the recipe is supposed to be. So anyway, I want to make sure to tell y'all that. Use your hot sauce if you like hot foods. I'm using the tiger sauce. It's a milder sauce. And then I have my salt and pepper. I have 1 large onion, 1 bell pepper. I have 3 my green onions. I have some cocktail Smokies. I'm going to use half of them. This is a 28 ounce, so it's almost 2 pounds. I'm only going to use 1 pound. And it's just the cocktail Smokies. Any kind of smoked sausage you can use in this dish. Okay, any kind of smoked sausage. So, fresh like that. And then I have my oil. And I have my rice. I'm using long grain rice, and I will be making it. So I will be making about 4 cups total. So if you have some rice already cooked, or you want to make instant rice, I'm making 4 cups. And alrighty, so that's all of our ingredients. And I really hope that you guys like this. And thank you for joining. Alrighty. Oops. Thank you for joining us. And we'll get started. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to get my rice going. And this opened. So I will be making 2 cups of this rice. Okay. I put 2 cups of rice, so now I put 4 cups of water. It's always twice the amount. I do have shown this in many of my other videos, but since I'm doing rice again today, I wanted to go ahead and make it. So I will bring that to a boil. I put a little bit of salt in the water. My salt's sticking. A little salt in the water. Okay. And then I put about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. I put 2 cups of rice, so I'm putting 2 tablespoons of oil in my water with my rice. 1, 2. Okay. Let that come to a boil. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get started with our Smokies, my cocktail Smokies. Like I said, any kind of the smoked sausage will work perfectly fine. Let me get this stuff out of the way. To a boil. Will be in a minute. I'm going to use half of this, which is would be a 16 ounce or about a pound. Now, this is a 2-pound bag. Whoops. And it does have liquid in the package. Coming to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. I'm turning it down to medium-low. Medium-low. As soon as that settles down just a minute, then I'll put that lid on there. There we go. That's about half. I think it's about half. Got one more back. Okay. I'm going to rinse these off. Put that lid on there. Okay. Now I've got it on medium-low, and I'm going to put a timer on it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And I can just leave it alone and let it sit and cook. These I'm just rinsing off. Just a quick rinse. Now in that package of liquidy water stuff. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to cut them in half. And I'm going to do it the long way. See, the long way. Just cut them like that. Take me just a minute here. to get these done. This is a very tasty dish. I think that you guys will like it. My family likes it. It's easy to make and pretty quick. A little bit of chopping, but not too much. Okay, got all them cut up. And I am using my nice big skillet. It works wonderful. I love that pan. I love it, love it, love it. Now I'm going to put a little bit of my regular vegetable oil in this pan, about 2 tablespoons. And I can use the same one. I used it a while ago. I usually just pour it in. 1. I'm getting used to measuring for y'all. 2. Okay. And I'm going to put that down on medium and let that get warm. Over there. Alrighty. We don't need no oil anymore. That's all that. Let that coat my pan and get that warm. Okay. These little sausages are so handy. And so many different ways to cook these things. Great. Well, I'll be showing y'all some different ways that I cook them. And I hope that y'all like them. I like the dishes that I make. I have some dishes that do take a lot of time. And some that aren't so long. But I like to show y'all a lot of different things, so I'm trying to. So let me get these in here. This is starting to get warm. I'll turn it up just a smidgen. Turn it up just a smidgen. Now I'm going to work on my onion. Get my knife. I have 2 of my favorite knives. Yes, I do. I love them. This is a serraged, really good serraged knife. I don't care for all the fancy other knives. This one works for me. And that's what y'all gotta do. You use whatever works for you. You know, out of any of the utensils and stuff like that. That's just me. So, get this off of here. Get that peeling. Oh, this is going to be a potent one. I can tell. Oh my. My eyes. I'm feeling it already. So I'm going to get that off over there in the water. It'll come off better. The paper, the skin. There it goes. Keep it away from my face. The rest of that off in a minute. And even though I have this on a very low heat, I'm turning it down some more. Down to almost down to 2. It's doing alright. I like to rinse my onions. It makes it easier to work with. And, you know, if they have any dirt or anything on them, you know, get it off. I turned this burner up a little bit. sometimes if you cut it in half, it helps, you can get the paper off a little bit better. Get this. Onion paper, onion stuff. Yeah, turn that up. Put it down. Put it down. Let it cool off. Wouldn't go too hot. So, okay, get this onion going because I'll need to put it in there anyway, pretty quick. And I'm doing this kind of in bigger pieces here. Not real big, but I made it, well, about like that. And then they'll come apart, but I'm going to cut it in half. So they'll end up being about like this size when they fall apart. I like that. That's just for me. You can cut them smaller if you like. So, we like a lot of onions, and I like spices. There we go. That way it makes this go a lot quicker without it getting to my eyes so bad. So I don't have to do quite so much cutting. Not quite so much cutting. There we go. So let's put this back over there. So we're just going to brown these a little bit. And I do mean this is not going to be very much. So I'll be putting my onions in just a moment. Check my camera. Let me move my camera up a little bit. Okay, so let's put my onions in here. Then I'm going to work on my bell pepper. Yum! I love cooking with smoked sausage. You'll see that I have a lot of different smoked sausage recipes. All kinds of ways. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This here's doing good. It's still got 10 minutes. So, get my bell pepper going. I didn't rinse it off earlier. So, with bell pepper, that is a pretty pepper. Look at that. Look at all them colors. Every color. With bell pepper, I just cut it right down the middle. Right around it, I mean. Around the middle. And usually it comes out. I can just pull it out. It ain't gonna work that way, it is. And I get all them seeds on there. Now every one of those seeds will grow you a pepper plant. Every single seed. Yeah. Let them dry out. You can take it and just let it sit on a saucer. Take all the little seeds off. And grow you a wonderful bell peppers in your garden. Man, I pulled out each one of those seeds, things of seeds, and some of the white. I should have showed y'all that. I cut that around the top, then I just pulled it out. Sometimes it'll come out easy and sometimes it won't. Let me get a saucer. Now all them little seeds, all them little bitty seeds, this is for you beginners and learning. I try to teach a lot of different young ladies and stuff things. So all these little seeds, each one, just pull them off a little bit. Come off in your hand. You can put them on a saucer, and let them dry. Let them dry out. They're just all over the place though. But yeah, each one will grow you a beautiful pepper plant and give you a bunch of peppers. So I'll just tear the rest of that off. But anyway, what you do is take it off. Don't let it just stay on here. Then it'll mold. You have to get the little seeds off, just like that, and let them sit on a saucer or Scott towel, anything. Just let them dry out, and then you can plant them when you want to. Let me go ahead and get this stuff all off. I like to get all the seeds out anyway. I don't want them in my pepper when I cook. And I take that skin stuff out sometimes that's down in it. I call it skin. I don't know what you'd call it, but just stuff that kind of gets on the inside of it, and take part of it out. And there it is. I always wash my vegetables off. Sometimes I'll try to have them done ahead of time for you. So, I will show you how big I'm cutting them. Kind of about like that so far. About that thick. And I'm just going to cut these in like 3 pieces each. So, like one of those I did, I'll cut it into 3 pieces. Because I don't want them real small. Unless it's a real bigger piece. But I'm trying to cut them into bigger chunks. Some are smaller than others. My rice has a few more minutes to cook. This dish, just like a lot of my other ones, has a whole lot of flavor. And I love that. Okay. This in here, some of these are a little bit funny shaped and they have they're smaller. So I cut them a little bit wider. So not everything's perfectly shaped. And it don't have to be. Y'all cut yours whatever way you want to. If you want little bites, go ahead and cut little bites. That one wasn't that one. So I did fatter pieces. Wonderful. They're just starting to brown. Just starting to brown. Just barely. These things are good. Oh yeah. Wonderful. I'm going to put my onions on in now. So, I hope y'all can see. They were just, like, I dropped it. See, just starting to brown. That one is. And there's only a few of them that are really brown. I don't want them to cook much. Not too much yet. Because I've got to get everything in there together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make space in the middle and pour my onions in. Let them brown up. Get browning. I'm chopping them. I'm going to do it like that because they're still in. A lot of them are still together like that. So if I kind of hit it with my spatula, they'll break up a little bit. But as they get to cooking, they will anyway. They'll break up into those pieces so that I don't have to sit here and tear them all apart. Yeah, it'll be fine. So that means I can focus on my bell pepper some more. I'm not putting my bell pepper in yet because I don't want my bell pepper to get soft. I want it to not get too soft. So let me put it in here. Okay. Move my seeds. Move my seeds. Put them up there. That's my seeds. I try to save a lot of them. We have a garden. And my rice is almost done. I'm going to put my garlic in. And use my spoon. I am putting a lot of garlic today. It's up to you if you like garlic and what kind of garlic you want to use. If you want to use fresh garlic, that's great. But I would say to put in several for this dish. This, as you can see, is a 1 tablespoon. It's quite a bit of garlic. Well, that's good. And it's heaping. Mine is. You put in what you want. If you want to put in 1 teaspoonful, that's fine. So I'm going to put this in. My rice is finished. It has been 20 minutes. So I can take it and pull it right off the burner. Turn my burner off. And it will be fine. It's ready. It cooks that easy. That easy. that fast, that easy. It's wonderful. That's my garlic. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Let my, just waiting on my onions and my garlic to brown a little bit. To saute. They'll get translucent in color. Your onions, they change color to a kind of a clear, translucent color. And that's when they're about done. They smell so good when they do that. Now the sausage and the garlic and onions together, it changed, it got quieter. My burner did. Because it's not as hot. And the onions, the juices are coming out of the onions into the meat flavoring and all that, and the garlic, the minced garlic that I just put in there, they were a little bit wet, even though I drained it, and that cooled my pan down a little bit. But yeah, the onions, oh my goodness, they're already changing, y'all. They get that translucent color that's sauteed and gives you, oh my goodness, a wonderful flavor. Wonderful aroma. Oh my goodness, your house smells good. I know a lot of people don't like onions, but I love onions. But yeah, that smells so good, y'all. That smells so good. Let them cook a little bit. Keep them down on low. I've got them on 2 on my burner. So instead of medium speed, instead of medium heat, it's between medium and low. It's kind of there, between medium and low. And I don't want them to cook too fast. So that's why I turned that down for the moment. I've still got to cut up my green onions. Actually, they can wait just a moment. I can put in my tomatoes, tomato paste, my chicken broth, and my corn. I can put all these in now. So, let me get them ready. Okay, y'all. So, these are looking great. The onions are just a little bit white now, but they're really clear enough, and it's a matter of how much you want to cook them, how soft you want them to be. Our smoked sausage, it's browned just enough. It's cooked all the way through. It's been cooking here on low for a little while, and while that was cooking, alright. So now, this is kind of crazy. So now we're going to pour in, I'm going to turn this up to just a little bit above medium for the moment, because we want to bring up the heat. I'm pouring in my chicken broth. So see, the sausage will finish cooking. That's why I didn't want everything just mushy. I want it to cook up some more. This, I'm going to pour my tomato sauce in there. I'm going to hold off on my tomatoes for the moment. So I pour my tomato sauce in there, and that's coming up on the heat. I'm going to do my tomato paste. And my big spoon goes in there. But what I want to do with this is put a little bit on the outsides, just a little bit here and there, instead of all in one big chunk. I want to get it mixed in with all that. I'll have to work with it just a little bit to get it all mixed in. It's going to be great. Yes. Yes, it will. Just putting it in different spots. It takes a minute to get it all out of there. I don't want to slosh it anywhere. There we go. Just use a spoon and kind of move that tomato sauce around. Get it to blend up a little bit. After it has cooked a little bit, it'll be easier to work with. It'll mush up a little bit better. And I have my heat. It's more than a simmer now, so I'm going to turn it straight down. I just wanted to get it good and hot. And I think I will bring my camera up here. That's what I'll do. Let me get my camera up here. Whew. So you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, scoot it up a little bit. wanted y'all to be able to see. Working on getting the rest of this tomato sauce out of here, tomato paste. Try to get it all and blend it up in your pan. You can use a spoon, fork, anything, but you want to try to get all that out. It's gotten hot, so it's kind of starting to spit at me. I don't want it spitting at me. Don't want it to spit at me. See how I've got that mixed up a little bit better? All my tomato paste. It looks like a real thick spaghetti sauce now. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my tomatoes in. I wanted to get that all blended up because I didn't want to mush it into my tomatoes. My tomatoes, I didn't want them mushy. It was easier to blend that before putting your tomatoes and your corn and that kind of stuff. It's easier to blend it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my tomatoes in. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of my corn liquid and pour it in here, just a little bitty bit. And in order to measure it right, I'm just rinsing it, shaking it around and rinse it out. I'm pouring it into this little thing. The reason I'm doing that, whoops, that was just to rinse this can out, but it's because we are going to have 1 can of the corn liquid, okay? 1 can, the small little can of the corn liquid, okay? I'll put that in. And we won't need that. Now the rest of this corn liquid I'm dumping out. Let me find some. So, the rest of the corn, there's not hardly any in it. I guess I can go ahead and use it. There is about a tablespoon and a half left. Tablespoon and a half. I couldn't remember if there was any left. Yep, got all that. So, given that it's only a tablespoon and a half, I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. So, you use all of your can of corn. So, you don't have to add water. I use the corn juice instead. Okay? No water. No water. Okay, let me see. Get that stirred up. So I'm going to bring the heat up now, back down to medium, keep it at medium now. I just didn't want it spitting at me while I was trying to get that tomato paste blended in. So we can bring the heat up now, and it's going to simmer for just a little while. There we go. It's going to start simmering. What I'm going to go ahead and do is get my peppers and my spices in. Okay? Get all this stuff in. Now I'm just pouring salt and pepper in. I just put it in. You can probably put a half a teaspoon or so in it. Salt, if you can't have too much salt, don't put, you put whatever you want in. Okay, now my parsley flakes, I'm going to do these, I do these last. That one last. My chili powder, and my Creole seasoning I need now. Okay. Okay, so it is 2 teaspoons of our Creole seasoning, 2 teaspoons one, two, and then 2 of our chili powder, 2 teaspoons. Okay, teaspoons. Those were both a teaspoon, not the tablespoon. It'll be really hot that way. Do the teaspoons. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get my beans in there, put my peppers in there, and get this stuff stirred up. We're just about done. Getting everything in there anyway. Kidney beans. Oh, dark kidney beans. Yeah. I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute. I'm going to rinse my beans, okay? I drain them out and I rinse them. And let me stir this. I'm going to turn this down a little bit while I go do this. Ooh-wee. Because my bell peppers, I don't want them to turn to mush. Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. It's coming together. This stuff is going to be excellent. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. I'm so glad y'all are watching. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is going to be so tasty. For any of you that are watching this video and you go home and you make this, you will be so glad that you watched it and you made it. Because it is so good. This is so full of flavor. I got to get my beans in there. And then we have our rice. See how rice does? It totally cooks. You don't even have to do anything during that 20 minutes. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect every time. Every time. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to drain these into a colander. My light went out. Let me find my colander. I'm going to drain for 4 minutes in a colander. See what y'all can see. Okay. It's dark because my light went out. I just put water in my can and just pour it through as well. That way I can get all that stuff out of my pan. And I rinse my beans. If you have a colander, this really works wonderfully. Whew. Okay, pour them in. Oh yeah, that'd be great. That would be great. Yum. My allergies getting to me. Oh man. Okay, I gotta bring that camera up here. Okay, y'all. So them are good. Look at that. Look at that. Yum. Yum. It's always hard for me to know what the camera's saying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna mix all this up. Look at them beans I just put in. This is great. This is gonna taste so good. So good. I got all them spices in there now. Spicy. This is a good spicy. It's a good spicy. I got turned back down on medium. I always have to turn it kind of up and down. It's just the way I do. But right now, I've got it on medium. When it looks like it's starting to come to a little bit of a boil, that's a simmer. And I'm going to let it simmer for about 20 minutes, okay? 15, 20 minutes. It's really just to get get it all hot and simmer together and kind of get the flavor all incorporated in all of it. Yeah. Because I put all them spices in it. And you want your spices to get into all the other food. Yeah. Oh, yum. This is going to be great. This is going to be great, y'all. I don't put out anything that's not good. Y'all know, if I put it on there, it's going to be good. My family will like it. So. And I know if they like it, I know you guys are going to like it. Mmm. This is so good. This is so good. And my little grandson, of course these are hot dogs to him. So he likes it when I use these little hot dogs, these little sausage like that, and cut them in half like that. He likes them that way. And he likes spicy food. My daughter loves spicy food, and she ate spicy stuff the whole time she was pregnant with him. And he loves it. I ain't never seen a kid that likes so much spicy stuff like his mama. And she does. She eats quite a bit of spicy things. So I'm going to cut up. I don't know what y'all can see. Let's see. I don't think y'all can see it. Anyway, I'm going to cut up my green onions. Put that back there. I'm just going to cut these up. This is cool, so. But I tell everybody, I save the ends of my onions and I put them in water. I'll show you in a moment. And it's up to you guys if y'all want to do this. It's just something I tell a lot of young people. I cut those off and I save it. It's got the roots all on it. All on them. And I have some up here in the window that's already trying to grow. And I'll put them in the water and it shoots up little greens out of the middle. And they'll slowly get real tall. Just like those. They'll get real tall. I usually clip them off when they're about this long. But yeah, and I just leave them up there and they keep growing and keep growing. Now I've used most all the ones I've had up there. And yeah, I gotta put some more up there. If you let them, if you forget to water them, you lose them. I have done that. Okay, so I'm gonna put these, just put them up there out of the way. Go ahead and cut my onions because I gotta get them in here. Now I'm just slicing these. I don't know. I'm just slicing these. put a timer on that. It's already cooked for maybe 5 minutes, and I said 15 to 20, so I'll put it on for 15 minutes. Fifteen, okay. Because it's already cooked. It's already cooked a good 5 minutes. And they're simmering pretty good. And really, that's all we're waiting on now, y'all. That is good. Look at that stuff. That is so good. So, as soon as I get these cut up, I'm just going to set these aside. I don't want to cook them for all that time. I'm going to put these in last. And green onions. You can cook them, put them in and cook them now if you want to. I don't want to cook them all that time. I don't want them to disintegrate. So, they'll just sit there. Yum. Just stir it every once in a while. Occasionally, so yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on it. Okay? So, oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be so good. This is going to be so good. Let me get my lid. I'll cover it. It's on for 15 minutes. It's like 13 now. So, I'll be back, and I'll be back in 13 minutes. Okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure to tell y'all you can turn it down if you need to, if it's really boiling pretty good. It's already been cooking for a few minutes more, but I'm turning mine down to a medium low, so it's in between medium and low, and stir it every once in a while. Stir it every couple of minutes. Yeah. You just need it to cook long enough to get all that flavor incorporated. So if you need to cook it for a little bit less time, it's okay, but it's really good to give it some time to let it simmer and get all that flavors into it. Okay. I've got 10 more minutes, but I turned that down some, okay, in between low and medium. Low simmer. It's bubbling. Okay, I'll be back. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That's hot. That is hot. Mmm. Oh, that looks good, y'all. Yum. I have been coming in every once in a while and stirring. You do need to do that. You don't want it to stick on the bottom. Mmm. Oh, this is great. That's full of flavor. That is full of flavor. And it's a different kind of flavor than what I usually cook with. I try to cook a variety of all kinds of stuff. So that I have a good variety for y'all to choose from. Y'all get hungry? Go look online at all my videos. Pick out something you want to cook and follow along with me. Yeah. That's why I do them the way I do. You can stop it and start it as you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Yum. Yum. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. Oh yes, and my rice is already, it's still warm in there. And have my parsley. I have my green onions. I put a little bit of parsley in here now. I just shake it in. There we go. If you have fresh parsley, that'd be wonderful. Yum. Yum. Alrighty. Yay. I'm going to get to plate this up now. Oh yeah. Let me give you a good close-up of this. Yum. Good, y'all. That is good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this in there just for some color. Make it pretty. Color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I get to bowl this up. I get to enjoy. Wow. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Yum. That's gonna be so good. Yum. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be so good. It's full of flavor. Alright, so you get some rice. I'm so into that, about forget we had rice. Oh yeah. Just loosen it up a little bit. It cooks perfect like this. Just loosen it up a little bit. I like to just kind of pick it up and kind of put it in my bowl so I don't make a big old mess. Ooh, yeah. I hope some. Oops. My goodness. Don't put too much. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. And all that flavor, you do want the rice with it. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, that looks good. I want perfect. Okay, I'm going to put my lid back on my rice. I'm going to get some yummy stuff. Ooh-wee. Yum. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, let me taste this. Let me taste. Let me taste. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. I like this so much. Perfect like this. I'm not putting no hot sauce. I'm not putting no tiger sauce. I don't need it. I don't want it. I love the way this tastes. If you guys want some hot sauce on it, y'all go for it. I like this. It turned out absolutely perfect. Oh, so good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is wonderful. No hot sauce on mine. That's up to you guys what y'all want. Oh, it's so up to you guys. Oh, yum! Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is beautiful. And it's filling. It's very good for you. Beans are good for you. You got your beans, your vegetables, your onions and garlic, and oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yum. I like that. Alrighty, y'all. That looks good. Get up my rice pieces that flew. Oh yeah. Yum. No hot sauce for me. I don't want it. This is too good. I'll put a little bit of parsley on top. Oh, I forgot my onions. I have little bits of onions left. That's what I wanted to put on top. Just a little bit. Oh yeah. Yummy! Yummy! It's beautiful! I like my food to be pretty, you know that. Oh yeah. Whew, y'all, I get to eat now. Wow, I'm so ready. I'm hungry. And this looks so good. This looks so good. Look at that. I put some of the little green onions on top. Beautiful. That's a nice dish. That is a nice, nice dish. Nice meal. Oh yes. Yeah, and it's filling. It's healthy. And it is so good. It is good. Yeah. I can't wait for you guys to try it and tell me that y'all liked it. Okay, give me a moment. Our Father in heaven, I thank you again for another good meal. I thank you for giving me the talents to be able to cook and bake and make all these good, delicious things to eat. And thank you, Father, for helping me to be able to share it with everybody else. Thank you, Father. I'm so grateful for all the talents that you give me. Thank you. Father, I ask you to bless this food and help to nourish my body. Help to nourish the bodies of anybody else who makes it as well. Bless me and my family. And bless all my viewers. Father, thank you for everybody watching. And Father, thank you for all the people that you put into my life. Thank you, Father. Thank you for your Son. Thank you for keeping us safe and healthy and blessing us. Thank you for keeping evil far away from us. Thank you for everything you do for us, Father. Thank you for your Son. Thank you, Father. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to dig in. Oh yeah, I'm going to dig in. Yeah. Yum. I get to dig into this. That looks too pretty to eat. I don't mess it up. But oh my goodness, this is good. This is so good, y'all. I like the flavor. I like this flavor. That's good. The sausage and everything, it's simmered in there. The sausage is tender. It's got all that flavor in it. The beans. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Peppers and tomato. Mmm. Dropped it. It's got a little bit of heat. Not much. Not this way. It's got some heat. It's just not excuse me, it's not real hot. It's hot enough. Not messy. The corn, oh my goodness, the onions. You can see the onions, they cooked, they got soft. They're not mush, but they're very, I cut them bigger pieces. Mm-hmm. The onion. And my bell pepper, a decent size. It's got a little green onion on it. The green onion, you know. My bell peppers I put in later. I didn't put them in when I first put in my the onions and stuff. I waited to put the bell peppers in because I wanted them to be firmer. I didn't want them to turn to mush. They're soft. They're not mushy, but they're soft. Very soft. They're good. Not quite like the onions are. But I like my onions sauteed too. So that's really good. Sauteed in the sausage meat, yeah. Oh, I got some of that rice with it. Your flavor goes down into the rice. That saucy stuff. You can add a little bit more water if you like, but I didn't want to add any water. I just added that corn liquid, remember? From the canned corn. That's good. That is good. Now this, I didn't make mine too spicy. I just decided not to. I didn't want to put no hot sauce in it. I like the flavor. It turns out when you're cooking your food, taste it. See if you like it just like that. If you want to put some hot sauce in, go ahead and do it. Any kind of hot sauce or whatever you like. But I think that you will like the flavor of it just like that. So it's really up to you. It's up to you. This is actually a pretty easy dish. A lot of it was canned. The rice takes 20 minutes. You put it on to cook, you don't even have to do anything for 20 minutes. And so while you're cooking that, while the rice is cooking, you're able to cook all this good stuff. Oh, I like the tomatoes and corn. Y'all will like this. I know you will. I know you will. Get another piece of them sausage. I got all that good flavor. All that. It's got some corn on it and some rice. But it's got some of that tomatoey broth on it. This is good. It's a big bowl. I don't know if I can eat all that. But this is good. You guys are going to love it. I have a whole lot left. Y'all. More than half of that rice left. I've got all that left. It makes a lot. It makes a lot. Not too much. Not if you're a big family. But I'll be putting that in the fridge. So we'll be eating on it again. But this is good. This is so good. I hope that you guys try it. I know that you're going to like it. I mean, that is good. Look at this. I got the rice underneath in that bowl. You can do it on a plate, whatever you like, but I wanted to do it like that. This is good. Yeah, so y'all let me know if you try it. I hope that you do. And I had a little bit of my little onions left for another meal. I put some on top of our dishes. This looks so good. And I didn't want to use that. I didn't want no hot sauce. I did want to tell y'all about the little peppers. I was telling y'all how put them out on a plate, let them dry, then they're ready. It's just like buying a packet of seeds. But look how many you get from one bell pepper. Yeah, take one or two. Well, just take some seeds and plant them. You're gonna have at least half of them that pop up, if not all of them. Let them dry first. And my little onion things that I took off, yeah, I just take them and I put them in these little things here. I've got a couple of them you can see that are already growing, turning green, and I put a couple more in there. Now I'm fixing to put these in. There's a little bit of water down the bottom. Make sure that you keep water in the bottom or they will dry out and die on you. So, and then just stick it in the window. And they'll start shooting up little onions for you. There we go. I'll go ahead and show y'all how I do that. I've showed different little things like that in some of the videos that I put out. I hope that somebody likes it and somebody tries it. So anyway, that said, yay! I hope that you guys try this. This is good. This is good. It's very filling. It'll stick with you. It'll stick with you. You will feel good all day. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to take my time and eat this and enjoy it. And y'all let me know if you try it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Yeah. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know if you try it, how you did yours. If you changed it up anyway, and, you know, do it your way. Taste it. Do whatever you want. It tastes good to you. If you like onions and garlic and stuff, put it all in there. If you don't, leave those out. Same thing like I did with that bell pepper, that hot sauce. Just leave it out. And then again, if you want it, put it in. Yeah, try it your way. Do it your way. Anyway, I hope that you guys like this. I really do. Subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out all kinds of new things every week. I'm putting out several things. I'm doing main dishes, side dishes, desserts, breads, pies, cakes, vegetable side dishes, casseroles, meat dishes. I'm doing everything I can think of. And I hope that you guys try them. Check out my channel. Check out my channel and see all the different things I've got on there. So I have quite a bit out there now. And I hope that you guys like them. I really do. I hope that you guys make some of them and that you enjoy them. So, yeah. I hope y'all like them. Yeah. So, subscribe to my channel and you'll get everything, notification every time that I put something out. So that you don't miss it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And thank you for your time and patience. But that's what actually it takes for food. If you want really good food, it takes some patience and let it get all that flavor incorporated into them. Give it some time to simmer like that and you'll get really good food. Yeah. So, thank you so very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. As always, bye. As always. Bye.